What's up everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video we're going to do another student campaign review. Dennis from the Facebook group sent in his entire Maxbounty campaign to me per video. It's quite long, a lot of feedback, a lot of interesting features in this video, so make sure you watch till the end. This is what Dennis had to say.
Hey colleagues, Dennis here. First, thank you for reviewing my first campaign. So that's actually my first campaign. So I chose New Zealand and I chose this offer. So it's win $500 to spend on groceries. So the payout it's $1.15 per lead, and this offer actually it's not a specific for a specific grocery store, so it can be run for any grocery store. So that's why I said, okay, let's test all three major grocery stores in New Zealand, so and see which one converts better, because it doesn't say which one particularly. So
in this scenario with like a global grocery store offer, you're taking the right approach. Take all the main grocery stores in one country per ad set. So you have maybe 3 ad sets in this scenario, and then do one broad no interest targeting.
That's how I choose 3 angles, different angles. So targeting 3 different grocery stores, and the first one it's that's the first one, it's countdown, and the second one it's pack and save, and the third one it's new world. So that's the landing page. So it says win $500 to spend on probably your groceries, I guess, probably. So it's a $500 grocery shopping voucher. So that's the landing page. So from here, I actually created 5 ads for each ad set. So for each grocery store, I had 2 ad sets. So one ad set targeting the brand, females between 25 and 65, because it is saying above 25 on the offer page on Maxbounty.
So this is for everybody. If in any affiliate network it states in the description, keep in mind that traffic converts best above a certain age, 25 in this example, it means that below 25 they deem their leads to be lower quality and they scrub. Take that into consideration.
And the second ad set for each grocery was actually broad. So I went females 25 to 65, but I was targeting a specific city. So the main city in New Zealand, so Auckland, because the audience was for the entire New Zealand was 1.5 million or something, so too big. So I will show you that later on. So that's the landing page, and here are the ads. So 5 ads for each store and different ad copy. So this is the countdown. So that's for this grocery store. So it's a countdown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ads. I was looking to get front store images, like you said, and I was trying to get something that it's around shopping carts. So I picked these 5, and so here it's an ad copy. So same ad copy but different 5 images. And this was the winning ad from all of them in the 3-day rule, and that was the second one with the highest click-through rate. and the most link clicks. So this was the winning ad, which actually it's surprising because it's without any border, any people around. So I was pretty sure that this one is gonna be the main one.
So for the countdown, I think the images are good, but a little bit too stock-like. So when we go from winning ad 2 to all the way to the right, I think it's too stock-like the first one, the second one, the third one is good, the fourth one is good, and the fifth one, it looks a little bit Photoshop, it looks a little bit weird, the contrast is a little bit off. Other than that, it's all storefront, right? So you might want to do like 3 storefront and 2 different ones, or 2 storefront, different ones. Now you know which are the winning 2, you can test more. What I'm shocked by is the copy. The copy, not good. Free grocery ad countdown really makes them think that it's fake. So you're pushing them in the wrong direction. How? That's the part I get. Never use more than 2 emoticons in the same after each other, so it looks spammy. All you have to do is to click the button below and apply to win. The copy is very bad. Yeah, it's not good. It doesn't flow. It's not enthusiastic. Let's see what else you did with the other ads. I hope not the same.
That's for the countdown. Then the second one, it's pack and save grocery. So different ad copy and 5 different images. So this is the winning ad. Like you said, that grocery, the shopping carts, they're doing pretty well. So it is approved right now here.
So for the pack and save one, it's pretty clear. The images are good. The copy, again, we know you love to shop at Pack and Save. It's a very big assumption. Although you're targeting Pack and Save, they might hate the fucking grocery store. As a huge thank you, we're giving away $500 voucher to spend at your local store. Click the... Alright, so that is okay-ish, not my favorite. Again, the emoticons. I will give you some suggestions later on how we can probably make this a little bit better for you.
This ad was, I think, was 6% click-through rate. And that's the second winning ad. So that's it. And the last one, it's New World. So it is again the third ad copy with 5 different images. And the winning ad, it's this one, which is a very surprise. It was actually a surprise for myself because I said this is gonna be the worst one because I'm not sure with these circles. It's look a little bit, I don't know, but the data says different. So like you said, you need to test first and then see what the data says. So that's the winning ad set, actually the ad, sorry, and that's the second winning ad. So the most link clicks and the most, the highest click-through rate. And then if we go here, here I have 3 landing pages from ClickFunnels. So the background, I have actually screenshot the brand logo, and I have created the background. So that's the background.
In this case, you might want to leave the background blank, because white, because in this scenario on mobile, you can barely read the text. The text comes through way too much, the white text. On desktop, it's less, but obviously we run mobile traffic, so you might want to take that in consideration. The text is way harder to read and will reduce the click-through rate significantly.
So that's it pretty much. So right now you can win a $500 grocery voucher. What is your favorite grocery store? So I put all 3, the major and other. And then the second question is, how much do you spend on groceries per week? So it's 100, 200, 300 bucks or a lot more. And the last question is, what would you buy first if you won? And I just put a little bit funny answers, something like that. Like healthy veggies, chicken patty, beef barbecue all in or trolley full of chocolates. That's it. I don't know. So
I always like to keep my questions simple. The first question is good. The second question is good, but the answers are not that great. You might want to do less than 50, 50 to 200, 200 to 500, more than 500. You give them to block off every answer. The third question, you think it's funny, but probably when I was reading it, I'm like, this is retarded. And probably half of the people will think it's funny, half of the people won't think it's funny, and you want everybody to convert. So stop the funniness. Let's just do real things. What would you buy? Not what. Yeah, what would you buy first? Groceries. Let's go with like food, house supplies, other. Simple. Always include other because you never know what people like and you want them to click through. You don't want to be the funny guy.
and it is actually the same for all free landing pages. I just swap the store name, and I didn't put on the first lay. Let's say I put it on the second because it is a bug here because I don't know how to change this black color, so that's why I put countdown here. So that's the reason. But all the rest is the same. So that's the countdown landing page. This one is for not this one. This one it's for pack and save, and the last one is new word. No, this one here. It's a new word. So same story. So I have screenshot this logo, and I have created in Canva the background image. So I don't know, that's what I came up. So that's all done, and the last part it is, let's have a look for the data. So actually this offer was unprofitable after 3 days. Was pretty good for the first and the second day, and then I don't know, pretty much died. But anyway, that's the first campaign. So the countdown, let's just have a look at the ads first. Link clicks. So yes, so that's the winning ad, like I said, and that's the second one. This one, it is the most link clicks, but this one, this ad and image won. So click-through rate, I don't know, pretty good. So that's for the countdown. Then let's have a look for the back and save. Clicks. So like I said, shopping cart won in both ad sets. So targeting a brand, specific brand, and targeting broad. So yeah, okay. So that's the second store, and the third store is new word. Link clicks. So like I said, the image, the ad that won was that one with red circle, circling the customer walking into the store. So click-through rates and CPMs. So that's on the ad level. So let's go on the ad set level. So let's have a look at the data here. So for all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just have a look at the targeting. So one targeting is countdown. So like I said, one ad set was targeting actually brand, grocery brand, females 25 to 65, New Zealand. So we come up with 330,000 potential reach. Facebook new feeds, mobile, landing page views. And the second one was broad. So it is because females 25 to 65, targeting the whole New Zealand was actually 1.4, 1.5 million. So I said, okay, let's reduce this. So Auckland region, it is 25 miles around, was 450. So that's 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 still fine. So it's not that big. We set around 400 to 500 max, I think so. Okay, so that's it. And now we can have a look to the ad set metrics. So yeah, CPM around 6, 5, 6. CPC average 13 cents, which is really high. I don't know, that's one of my questions I'm gonna ask later on. And click-through rate average between 4 and 5%, and that was my goal for this campaign. Actually, my goal was to get 5% because that's the basic of all ads. So that's it. But I have created a sheet here for you to have a look all together. So 6 ad sets, so CPMs, CPC, like I said, it's around 13 cents. You said that for New Zealand average it's 7, so I don't know why is that double pretty much. Conversion rate averaged between 4 to 5% for the ad set level. And then let's have a look link clicks and landing page views. So link clicks and landing page views, so drop off, it's pretty much, you said it's between 10 to 15%, it's normal, so it is average 15%, so these two ad sets are a little bit higher, but it is somewhere there. So, and then landing page view conversion between landing page views and offer clicks. So you said for Facebook new feeds, 40% is good, 60% it's pretty good. So I don't know, looks pretty good. Probably the questions are relevant, congruent with the ad and the questions on the landing page, pre-letter. And then we come to the actually offer, which then is not good. So the offer didn't convert. So if I look from the beginning to the end, click-through rate, it's not the best. You said that need to be above 5%, but it is close there. So ads are doing their job. So absolutely, it is something to improve with testing, split testing. Drop off, like you said, it's around 10 to 15%, so it's somewhere there. A landing page conversion rate, it is good, so how it's supposed to be. And then we come to the offer, like I said, which didn't convert. So, so my question here is, so the first question is what I have done wrong and what can be improved. That's the question number one. The second one is, which I don't know why, because I don't understand it. Why CPC is still that high with an average click-through rate between 4 to 5%? That's my main question here. I don't understand that one. Maybe because of the impressions, because I didn't get enough impressions to get the CPM down, and then the CPC it's going to go down too. Probably because of that. I don't know. That's the question. Why the CPC is that high with that conversion, the click-through rate? And the third question is, it is possible from these metrics to say that the offer is not the best for this flow. And the fourth question is, would you change the offer and test again with the same creatives? So same ads, maybe something can be improved, maybe even that, some suggestions, but I don't know, probably I don't know. If you ask me, probably the offer didn't convert. So that's are my 4 questions, and that would be all, I think so. So nothing. Thank you, Colin, for your time, and see you in the next one. Thank you.
I'm still laughing. See you in the next one. That's my catchphrase, then steal it. But other than that, I got your data here in front of me, and I'm going to answer all of your questions, of course. So the first one was about the offers. I think the offer is good. Groceries are always good, always something that works. Why is the CPC that high when the click-through rate is okay-ish? Your click-through rate is not high enough. 5% is good. That's not what I said. I said 5% is the minimum. For beginners is good, because in most geos you'll be able to get close to break even or positive ROI, but 5% is the minimum you need to achieve. So the ad sets that are lower than that are not good. In this scenario, what makes sense is that for a lot of my videos, I use New Zealand on Maxbounty as an example, and thousands upon thousands of people have taken my 3-step training, are watching these YouTube videos every single day. So the competition in those geos obviously goes up. When I tell people don't do this offer, 100 people do that offer because they're lazy fucks and they cannot think of shit of their own. So what happens is, I don't think necessarily your click-through rate is bad for New Zealand, but in this example, I think there's many affiliates running the same offer right now, which increases the CPM, and therefore it reduces your overall ROI. So the CPC goes up. I don't think it has anything to do with the offer, although I don't like Maxbounty. I would recommend you message me and ask for suggestions for different networks, because I have networks available to you, because I know you provided this video for me, so I want to give you something back in return, that pay you $2 or even maybe $2.50 for a lead in New Zealand, and they convert way better than they did on Maxbounty. What is interesting, what I can read from your sub IDs, is that the males obviously convert better. I think this just basically has to do with scrubbing. It doesn't have to do much with the overall CR relatives, because on groceries, female always converts better, except I think in Finland. There's the only geo in the world where male converts better, but female converts better almost in every geo. In this scenario, male converts better. I think it has a lot to do with scrubbing of the leads, maybe some shaving going on there. With Maxbounty, you never know. The affiliate managers are not reachable most of the time unless you do like big volumes. So I'm not going to say that is the actual issue. I'm just saying that from a different network, you might probably get a way higher EPC, and the information is a lot more transparent. Male shows potential reading from this data. Female shows no potential. You might want to run male and try to get it profitable here. The ads, so the ad images are good. The copy, not that good. You might want to start with the question, are you a fan of Pack and Save? Instead of, we know you like Pack and Save, because you don't know, that's bullshit. You're just making an assumption based on your interest targeting. Do you like Pack and Save? Click here, we're giving away $500 shopping voucher. That's it. Couple of emoticons there, maybe 3 or 4. Don't put like 6 emoticons in a row, only 2. And then the click here was good, the images are good. The rich page is good, blank background. The blank background will make sure that the text is readable and people will click through faster. I didn't see the landing page click-through rate, I might have missed it, but I didn't hear you talk about that. It's obviously also a very important metric. The landing page click-through rate has to be at least 45%, 40, 50-ish. If you have a 60% CTR, you will get way more traffic to your lander, and you will get way more money that way. So the following things I recommend you to do. Don't run this campaign until you found a new network or advertiser you can run this with. So don't run with Offer X. The advertiser is not that great. From my experience, the conversion rate is always very low. I've ran this campaign before and I know an advertiser that converts really well. So just hit me up and I'll see what I can do. Only Dennis, nobody else. Your ads are good, you're getting there. If this is one of your first campaigns, you're going to do great. So just keep on pushing, the CTRs will go up, the ads will get better, the campaigns will get better, and the end result is money. So thank you for sending in this video. I would love, because you're very clear in explaining things, I would love to help you get into a different advertiser, and then you can show me that campaign. the same campaign like this, but then with the new stats, and we can compare it. So if you like this video, everybody who's watching, give a thumbs up for Dennis. His name is D-E-N-I-S. Put it down in the comments below. Thank Dennis for this material, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one.